Hello and welcome back to the Try Time podcast. I'm Matt,
And I'm Callum.
and you join us for part 2 of our championship kit videos. This time we're going to take a look at the top 5 away kits. Again, these are in no particular order, so don't worry if you are thinking, where the hell am I first or fifth? And if you haven't already, check out our home kit version that came out last Saturday, link in the top right of the screen. If you are new around here or you've been listening for quite a while and haven't subscribed yet or click the like button, please do, it really helps us grow the channel. I'll give you a few seconds just to find it, it's the big red one underneath.
There you go, you've definitely got it now. Surely you've got it. Please
If
say
not,
it.
unless you're colourblind, you've no excuse. And if you are colourblind, particularly with reds, then our first kit that we've both gone for might not be as well appreciated by yourself, as we've both gone for the Bradford Bulls away kit. Now, go on, Callum, it's you and Bradford, off you go. Tell us why you've put this in the top 5 other than it's Bradford.
Yeah, I love this kit. As a Bradford fan, I always am. You don't want to have a bad kit. I know last year we had a really good away kit, we barely even played in it. But I really like this kit. It's something different, how it's gone sort of with red's almost the main colour on it. Red, obviously it is red and black. And I like the yellow sort of indents on the lines, the pattern on it as well. I don't necessarily think it's the best kit out of all these, but I definitely think it's up there with one of the best ones, and it's really smart. And I think it'll look good in them on them away days when we're watching on the Hour League app probably for most of this season. So yeah.
Well, maybe so, yeah. I mean, I think it's interesting you've gone for a very different sponsor on this kit.
Yeah, the
Oh,
thick
hang
white.
on. No, ignore me. I appear to have pulled up AFC Bournemouth's kit by mistake because you seem to have stolen it from their shop.
Oh, here we go. Jokes are out. Jokers out.
I mean, other than that, it is actually quite a nice shirt. I do like the yellow accents on the stripe, which again, traditional Bradford colours. Interesting gradient over the red and black stripes. Again, wonder which football club you stole that idea from. Any Bournemouth fans in the comments, please let us know. Don't know why you're watching this because you've got a rugby league team, probably not even within 100 mile here, but who knows. But yeah, it's a solid shirt. I did think there were some dire options this year on the away kit front, so to be fair, as long as it's anything other than not awful, it's probably made it in the top 5, so,
Yeah.
and this is actually nice, so.
Yeah, I think that's all to say. So we'll go on to the second one, which we also both have, which is the Sheffield Eagles away kit. So yeah, what do you think of
What a
this
shirt. This, again, Sheffield have smashed it out of the park this year. Same textured pattern as what's on the home kit that works so well. Again, the colours stand off really nicely. Interesting that they have colour match the badge, which normally is not something I'm a huge fan of, but I think if you can do it black and white, it's probably one of the better colours to do it in.
Yeah, I see that definitely. It's not really changed it, it's kind of just grey-scaled it and it down with the shirt.
Yeah,
And I do think it goes.
I still have horrible flashbacks to probably about a decade ago when Liverpool had a away shirt with blue on and they put blue in the badge. Why? That's like having a blue Manchester United badge. It's a criminal offence. Fortunately, this is nowhere near as contentious.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think I've got anything else to add on this other than it is a bloody nice shirt.
Nice colour, nice how they've sort of gone grey and then they've got the darker grey as well. The colour's nice, obviously the texture on the shirt as well is nice pattern. I think it's just simple as well, it's not got too much going on. And I think it's a decent away kit.
I hope they don't have to play in the fog, otherwise they're never going to find each other, but other than that,
Yeah, they should be alright.
we can't all dress in your tennis ball hoodie from many moons ago.
Right, next up is the third one, which we also both have, which is the Featherstone Rovers away shirt. A bit more of a poppy one, this. What do you reckon to
Yeah.
colour and everything?
I think this is only in here for the colour, to be honest.
Yeah, I see that also. The design's nothing mega.
No, it's a very basic design. Again, nothing wrong with it. I think it's a smart enough shirt. We know it's my big thing. All the sponsors are located nicely in the lines. Again, their favourite sponsor in Big Fellas is present, which is enough to mark any shirt down a little bit, but yeah, it's a nice colour. It'll stand out.
Yeah, it does the job.
Yeah, it's not the most imaginative shirt ever.
Yeah, but it'll be something different on away games for fair.
This is a classic where I say it only has to not be horrible to get in the top 5, because as we've said previously in the last one, any kits that carried over from 2020 we haven't counted, so that's ruled Whitehaven in particular out. At the time of recording, Dewsbury and Toulouse are just 2 of the clubs yet to release. In this case they're away, but even their home shirts at this point, so obviously we can't rank what doesn't exist yet. Now, I think this is the part where we've split off a little bit and gone on to some different kit ideas, so who have you gone as your 4th pick?
So, with my 4th pick, I've gone with one that I know you don't like, and it is the Swinton Lions away kit.
Oh God, are you blind?
And you
I'll tell you what, if you are one of these people that can't find a subscribe button in the intro. By the way, if you didn't find it, please say you found it now. If so, just click it.
Oh dear, right. I just think, I know you don't like the cheesy sponsors, Glossop Caravans and...
I can get over the sponsor, it's the bloody council we live in logo in the bottom corner that I can't stand.
It's classic, and I think the colours stand out for me. It all sort of goes a bit. The logo's a bit of a laugh, a bit funny. It's a popular. They've had some fun with it. It works for me. I'm happy with it.
Classic is not the word I'd use to describe this. Not in the slightest. I mean, you and the Swinton fans go off running a Glossop Caravan together. I'm perfectly fine staying far away from this shirt.
I like it personally, but there's not much to say about it. It's just a nice, funny little kit, innit? So.
Well, it's funny. But I mean, speaking of novelty kits, I can't say I've gone for anything other than a novelty of my thought, and I've gone for the Halifax Panthers away shirt with a giant panther on the front of it. I mean, there's nothing like shoving your new branding right down the throat of anyone that comes to your ground.
It's nice though. It's sort of thing that I think they needed to do to get the sort of
new. Do you know it's different? It's a bit of fun. I mean, if I think about it, the kids in the crowd are gonna love this shirt, and to be quite honest, I think a lot of the adults will as well. It's what a way to mark the first year of your new name. I mean, they are in a minority now. We're seeing more and more clubs drop their American-style franchises, whereas Halifax have decided that they're going to turn into one. But fair play to them. Do you know the design? It weirdly reminds me of the second year of Super League Marvel kits at Magic, when they all had the same template and no imagination whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's a very dark shirt on the top with the centerpiece in the bottom. But this one's a lot nicer because it's actually had some effort put into it, and yeah, I think the yellow collar and sleeves really stand out, and I think it just adds a bit more of a pop to what otherwise did run the risk of being quite a generic, dark shirt that could easily get lost on a shelf.
Yeah, I see that. It only just missed out of my top 5 to be fair, but yeah, I can appreciate it. It's a nice kit.
I mean, while we're on the subject of yellow, I think it's probably best that I say my 5th one first, because I've gone for the York City Knights away kit, which, I mean, bar the giant panther is basically the Halifax shirt inverted. Yellow with black edging. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can't say his name now. Adam Cuthbertson looks like the world's fattest bumblebee wearing this, but it's a nice shirt. It's simple, it pops. It's a bit like Featherstone's. It's not that imaginative, but actually, there's nothing to fall out with it over.
Yeah, definitely.
Although, please, for God's sake, if anyone from York is watching this, update your website. Your bid for Super League has not been successful for nearly a month now. We've done a whole set of videos covering that. You're not going up, drop it. Next year maybe, but not now.
Yeah, for me, the York kit, I can appreciate it, but it's just a bit too plain to get into mine. So this next one, which I guess my 5th one, I guess you could say is a bit plain. It's the Newcastle Thunder away kit. I like how simplistic it is in terms of it's white, a nice white with the purple on the trimmings on the sleeve and on the collar, and then how the V is so minimalistic but has the detail in there as well with the different colours. The sponsors all work for me and everything like that, the badges. I just think it looks really smart.
Do you know, I've kind of been a hypocrite here on this one. I didn't count it because they used it in 2020, and I've just looked at the picture again and seen the home shirt was used in 2020, which I did include.
Yeah, they've got.
So there you go.
For them both.
I'm making an adjustment a week later. Newcastle, you're disqualified. My honourable mention witnesses in the away kit video. There we go. Sorted.
Kit video.
Yeah, that one. I've rectified it somewhere.
Yeah, for me, it's just.
It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, I kind of didn't count Newcastle's last season because they was in League One and they barely played it in League One, obviously with everything that went on. So I kind of let them squeeze in this one because I did like the kit. So
yeah,
and I thought they deserved a mention. You know, it's not be all and end all this group. If your team's not in it, that's fine. We don't absolutely despise the kits necessarily, but you know.
No, I mean there was one I really wanted to put in, but because of a technicality, I wasn't allowed to. And I won't say it, and I put a picture of it because I am going to make some comments on this one. And it is the checkered, well, I should say 4-quadrant London Broncos 2021 Academy shirt, which I think is just so different to everything else that's out there. And it's a really inventive design from London. And do you know what? Fair play for actually selling your Academy jersey and doing something different. Because I bet there's a large portion of their fan base that might consider buying this because it's so out there to what they're normally playing.
Yeah, true. And it might get them to Academy games. Obviously, you can't go to games at the minute, but I know what you mean. I get where you're going with it.
I mean, I couldn't really include it. It's not the first team's home kit or away kit, so it's one of those where it kind of falls between the cracks, and we don't really see many Academy jerseys that actually are different from the main ones, only really in terms of what sponsor slaps on the front of it. So yeah, I did want to give them a shout out for that and let them know that their hard work has not gone unnoticed, even if they're probably never even going to know that I like it. But
yeah, that's true. That's one of them where you'd buy it and have it as a backdrop on podcast when we can actually go.
That's one of them where if I was a Broncos fan, I'd have it just because of how different it is.
Yeah, it is a nice top, yeah, definitely.
I mean, this is me that has lots of random special edition shirts from Rhinos. I mean, I've got the random World Rhinos Day one that we released for no apparent reason whatsoever other than to get some more money. But
fair enough. Anyway, I think this has wrapped up the video, all of the kits. If your team's kit didn't get in here, we're sorry about it. Let us know what team it is you support down there and why their kit is better than one of these in here. And
well, I'll tell you why now. Please, if you have just released it since the 20th of February and we're filming this, please don't comment because that's why you're not in it. You're too slow.
Yeah, certain clubs obviously haven't put theirs out yet, but you're always going to get that at this stage of season. But
yeah, we may talk about and revisit this topic when they are released and do a quick analysis of them. But until then, stick around on the podcast. We've got another main pod coming on Monday, I think. Is it Monday? Yeah, that's it. We're filming it on Monday.
Yeah, that's what. That'll be why. Yeah. So, but that's basically the second part.
It's 1 a.m. I've no idea what's going on anymore.
The second part of the championship preview on Wednesday. The first part is last Wednesday, so go check that out if you haven't already on all the podcast platforms and on YouTube as well. And other than that,
next Saturday we'll have something else out, so stick around then. And if you've ignored me all video, now is your last chance to like and subscribe.
We'll see you later, guys.
See you later. Bye.